Jai Sri Krishna. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Jai Sri Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 13. Dhritarashtra quits home. Text 30. Patim prayantam subalasya putri. Pativrata chanu jagama sadvi. Himalayam nasta danda praharsham. Manasvinamiva sat samprahara. Translation. The gentle and chastity Gandhari, who was the daughter of King Subala of Kandar, followed her husband, seeing that he was going to the Himalaya mountains, which are the delight of those who have accepted the staff of the renounced order, like fighters who have accepted a good lashing from the enemy. Purport. Subalini or Gandhari, daughter of King Subala and wife of King Dhritarashtra, was ideal as a wife devoted to her husband. The Vedic civilization especially prepares chastity and devoted wives, of whom Gandhari is one amongst many mentioned in history. Lakshmiji Sita Devi was also daughter of a great king, but she followed her husband, Lord Ramachandra, into the forest. Similarly, as a woman, Gandhari could have remained at home or at her father's house, but as a chastity and gentle lady, she followed her husband without consideration. Instructions for the renounced order of life were imparted to Dhritarashtra by Vidura, and Gandhari was by the side of her husband. But he did not ask for her to follow him because he was at that time fully determined, like a great warrior who faces all kinds of dangers in the battlefield. He was no longer attracted to the so called wife or relatives, and he decided to start alone. But as a chastity lady, Gandhari decided to follow her husband till the last moment. Maharaja Dhritarashtra accepted the order of Vanaprastha, and at this stage, the wife is allowed to remain as a voluntary servitor. But in the sannyasa stage, no wife can stay with her former husband. A sannyasi is considered to be a dead man civilly, and therefore the wife becomes a civil widow without connection with her former husband. Maharaja Dhritarashtra did not deny his faithful wife, and she followed her husband at her own risk. The sannyasis accept a rod as a sign of the renounced order of life. There are two types of sannyasis: those who follow Mahavadi philosophy, headed by Sripad Shankaracharya, accept only one rod, Eka Danda, but those who follow the Vaishnava philosophy accept three combined rods, Tridanda. The Mayavati sannyasis are Ekadandi Swamis, whereas Vaishnava sannyasis are known as Tridandi Swamis, or more distinctly, Tridandi Goswamis, in order to be distinguished from the Mayavadi philosophers. The Ekadandi Swamis are mostly fond of the Himalayas, but Vaishnava sannyasis are found of Vrindavan and Puri. The Vaishnava sannyasis are Narottams, whereas the Mayavati sannyasis are Dhiras. Maharaja Dhritarashtra was advised to follow the Dhiras because at that stage it was difficult for him to become a Narottama. Hare Krishna.